2023 presidential campaign. Atiku appoints Saraki, Ayim, Shekarau as special advisors. Kosa cautions against politicizing national honors. Borno PDP group kicks against Kumalia's name on INEC list. APC stakeholders drum support for Tinubu Shettima ticket. Now the news. Towards the 2023 elections campaign, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and former Vice President of Nigeria Atiku Abubakar has made key appointments of special advisors aimed at strengthening its presidential campaign team. According to a press release signed by Paul Ibe, media advisor to Vice President Atiku Abubakar of the PDP, Dr. Bukola Saraki becomes a special envoy to the presidential candidate, while Senator Pius Ayim is a special advisor. According to a press release signed by Paul Ibe, others are former Governor of Kano State, Senator Ibrahim Shekarau, former Governor of Osun State, Prince Olagunsoye Oyinlola, and Senator Ige Uzamiri, who are also special advisors. Former National Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Prince Uche Secondus, becomes the technical advisor to the team. All the appointments are to take immediate effect. Atiku Abubakar, however, charged the appointees to use their vast political experiences in ensuring that the PDP presidential campaign records resounding success in the 2023 elections. Dr. Audu Musa, chairman of the coalition of Saraki advocates for Atiku, in a press release duly signed by the group, has issued a warning to the presidency as regards the rumored exclusion of the name of Dr. Abubakar Olubukola Saraki, the former Senate President, from the National Merit Awards honorary award list. The Nigerian National Merit Award, established over 40 years ago, customarily confers national honors such as GCFR and GCON on current and former occupants of the office of the President, Vice President, and President of the Senate. According to the press release, these national awards, which are often rewards for hard work, meritorious services, and patriotism, are on the verge of losing their age-long prestige and high reputation through the President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration over favoritism, nepotism, undue discrimination, and ethnic partnership. An exclusion of Saraki's name will undermine the groundbreaking achievements he had while holding the office of the Senate President of the 8th Senate, as he deserves a GCON award by all standards, the group claimed. They went further to lay a warning to the Buhari-led government to uphold the standards of the National Merit Award and expunge all political high-handedness, as all deserving and statutory awardees should be awarded accordingly. Let's go for a short break. Of Borno PDP Solidarity Group for Honorable Tatabe as king against the final list of candidates released by Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), while the secretary of the group, Tijani Amadu Yawama, and Alhaji Sheikh Umar, who led the mammoth crowd of PDP supporters to a press conference held in Maiduguri on Sunday, asked INEC to replace the name of Kumalia with Honorable Jibril Mustafa Tatabe, as they instead insisted that Kumalia with Honorable Jibril Mustafa Tatabe. I take that again. To replace the name of Kumalia with Honorable Jibril Mustafa Tatabe, as they insisted that Kumalia never participated in any primary election conducted anywhere, which is a total breach of the 2022 Electoral Act. Recall that the Brunei chapter of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) recently confirmed the suspension of Honorable Barrister Mohammed Umara Kumar pleasure and disdain on the manipulation of the will of the people by the national leader of the PDP, noting that it is on record that the constituency's delegates unanimously elected Honorable Jibril Mustafa Tatabe in the senatorial primary election conducted in Maiduguri. Stakeholders of the All Progressive Congress in Borno State have drawn support for the Ahmed Bola Tinubu Kashim Shettima ticket for the 2023 general elections. According to the stakeholders who were drawn from Maiduguri Metropolitan Council, MMC, including chairmen and secretaries of the 15 wards, yesterday in Maiduguri disclosed that they have been staunch supporters of the APC, hence they are ever ready to continue to give their unflinching support to ensure the party win all elective positions at the World Council, state and the national level. It described Tinubu Shettima ticket as the best option to rescue the country from economic decline with increasing security to people's lives and property. The Kwara State government has issued a warning to all principals of secondary schools against illegal fee collections in the state. This warning was made in a meeting at St. Anthony's Secondary School in Ilorin on Friday, 23rd September 2022, where the Permanent Secretary, Kwara State Minister of Education and Human Capital Development, Mrs. Mary Adeosun, addressed principals of all secondary schools in the state to keep their hands clean in the administration of their respective schools. In a statement signed by Peter Amogbonjaye, Adeosun added that any principal caught collecting more than the approved VTA levies by the government will be sanctioned according to the civil service rules. She further declared that the ministry will deploy auditors to all secondary schools in the state to know the status of their accounts. In response, the president of All Nigeria Conference of Principals of Secondary Schools, Malam Umar Abdullahi, applauded the government for the growth and sanity of the education sector of the state, assuring that members will abide by the outcome of the meeting. That has been the news. My name remains Christy Doyi.